lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. This thing doesn't stay in my ear.
You got big ears?
I got big ears and it's just falling through. Welcome to all our friends, LA, San Francisco, Chicago, everywhere that you can see us. What are you touching my phone? What happened?
I'm moving your clapper. Happy Friday to you, Freddie. I'm really excited.
I'm breaking apart here. I feel like a
man.
mummy and I'm coming apart.
I got to tell you, I'm really excited, and I have to give a huge, big shout out to Pizza District. We are at 6919 Southwest 18th Street, but you don't even need the address. Just come down to Southwest 18th Street. It is on the corner of Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road in Boca.
Say Southwest 18th Street
Southwest
one more time.
18th Street and Powerline Road in Boca. It's in the
Look,
Wharfside
you got a
Shopping
giggle
Center.
out of Dylan.
Right
the
on the
mole
lake.
is smiling.
Spectacular. Our venue changed at last minute, and Nico was so gracious to have us come over. Pizza District, they have the best cauliflower pizza I have ever had in my entire life.
Best pizza in Boca.
Best pizza in Boca, best food, best lunch specials. Here comes some pizza. Actually, Nico's going to join us on set. So big shout out to Nico for having us again. We've got a full crew. I think they even have some B-roll going.
Holy smokes.
I know. What are we starting with? A little bit of this. He says, Miss Dawn, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I was here last Friday. Oh my gosh, they were packed. They had parties of 10 or more. People come in, they get lunch, they have delivery dudes, and Postmates. I've never used Postmates, but they have delivery also if you're not
What's
in the area.
Postmates?
I think Postmates is another delivery service, yes?
That's because they're delivering so many pizzas.
So good. Here's my question to all of you. Do you eat your pizza from the inside out or the outside in? You know what that means?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
From the point to the crust or the crust to the point?
Well, you eat it from the point to the crust.
I eat it from the crust to the point. I start with the crunchy outside and then I whittle my way down. Does that surprise you?
You eat it with a knife and a fork too?
No, my fingers. Do you remember we used to do that segment? Here's
She
our new
turns it
segment.
around.
I kind of turn it around. Teddy, which way do you eat? Your pizza, tip to the back?
You know,
We
you
got to
got a
ask
microphone
Nico.
there.
We got to ask Nico when he comes to join us on set.
Nico,
We got
how
lunch
do you
for
eat
everybody.
your pizza? Do you eat it from the point or from the back?
I try to roll it up and eat it like
You roll it up.
He rolls it. What is that one?
my cheesy bread.
Cheesy bread. Wow.
This is the cauliflower. Where do you think we should put it?
I will put that right in the middle. Wow.
There we go.
Coming down, join us. Grab a mic, Nico. Happy Friday to you, Rachel. This is such a spectacular venue. And I was saying,
Right next to you.
come sit right next to me. Absolutely. Absolutely. So amazing. What did you bring here?
Thank you for coming, first of all.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having
you.
us.
for
I
having
see you more than my wife now. I saw you over the weekend again, so that's a great thing.
How you like that? He sees me more than his
I
wife.
tell you.
You know, because you have healthy options for me, and then you have regular options for everybody else.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what's incredible. That cheesy bread. All right, tell us what we've got here.
All right, so over here on this is my cauliflower crust. That's extremely popular. I order it every day from a local guy, a nice young, I'm sorry for saying young, an older Italian man, and he brings me the crust.
Well, she's trying to get it in the
every
camera.
day.
This
Oh,
way?
you need to back it this way.
How's that? More in front of Nico?
Yeah, I
All
gotta
right.
put it in front of my face. How's that?
There we go. Okay, you can put that somewhere.
We'll put that over here next
Put
to
it right
me.
over there. Why? Next to you.
There we go.
Holy smokes.
Wow. What are these?
These
Chicken
are my
wings?
these are my baked wings.
Have you tried
we don't
them?
have any fryers in here. We bake everything. We don't have any flat tops or sautés. So these are just my baked wings that we do in a spicy honey garlic sauce. That's
Oh, I smell it.
extremely-
Smell that?
It's
Oh,
extremely
baby.
popular. Like I was saying with my cauliflower crust, I get a limited amount of crust on a daily basis, so we usually sell out, but it's been a very big hit. You can get that flavor, but still get that healthier keto, the complex carbs, and everyone who wants to be gluten-free. This is a great option.
And what do you have on top of this pizza?
This is the Meisner pork with fresh meatballs, ricotta cheese, and fresh basil with Parmigiano.
Unbelievable.
You know, pizza is a 24-hour food. Do you realize that?
Breakfast.
You can have it for breakfast.
Cold
Pizza.
Cold
you
pizza's
can have
the
it for
best.
lunch with a beer or dinner. You can have it as a snack. At midnight, when you're watching TV, pizza is the best thing to accompany you.
Do you know there are pizza expos? I was just watching on Sunday that there was a huge pizza expo out in Las Vegas. Did you
Yes.
go?
No, I didn't go. I'm going to next year for
and
sure.
they're pizza consultants and pizza connoisseurs on how to get the perfect crust and how to get, don't make this wrong, the limp tip so it's not limp on the end. It's actually,
the limp tip, correct?
Right?
Yes, that's an issue with
She
a lot
said
of
that.
pizza
I
guys.
didn't.
Well,
the
that-
limp tip pizza. Limpless pizza.
you want it firm on the, you know what I mean.
Foot in mouth, yes.
Yes.
Foot in mouth. You
Correct.
want it nice and firm. There you go. You want a strong pizza.
A strong pizza that it doesn't fall at
Firm
the tip.
and crispy.
Firm and crispy, and there you have it.
You know, in New York, my uncle had a pizzeria. He was in the painting business. A guy owed him money, he gives him a pizzeria. So we all went in there to try pizza. Boy, you talk about limp pizza. This stuff was all over the plate. It melted. The oil was running off it. So we were selling limpy pizza.
People ate it though. But this pizza, the cauliflower is spectacular. The regular pizza is unbelievable. That cheesy bread, I know our kids are dying to dig into that. And these wings are baked. So there's healthy options all the way around. Your salads are tremendous. I had a salad last week and I split it 4 ways.
Do you want me to bring a salad over here?
That's up to you. But, you know, our crew is more than willing to help eat all the
crew's gonna
food.
eat it anyway.
They're gonna eat it
If you
anyway.
bring the salad, she's gonna love it and
Okay,
enjoy
we'll
it.
bring a salad
Now let
over
me
here.
ask you. I
Yes,
gotta
sir.
ask you because there's a lot of people that are jumping on the cauliflower pizza.
Correct.
A lot of different pizzerias and everything else. But the funny thing is that you make it look appealing from the outset.
Yeah.
Does it come with different toppings if you want?
Of course. So you get the crust, and then you get to make it any way you want. You can make it with the specialty pizzas that we have, or the classic pizzas. Like we said, this is that Meisner Park that I call it with the meatballs and the ricotta cheese. But if you want just margarita style or classic cheese, you can do that. You know, some people just want it with no sauce at all, because a lot of people with their...
No red sauce. Do you do the white sauce?
Of course.
Okay, I'm a player.
Yeah,
They'll do anything,
Anything.
here.
I
want.
love the white sauce.
Really?
Yes. And do you know that pizza, when I eat, is the only thing that doesn't make me sneeze, because I can't eat regular pizza. I start sneezing.
Because of the gluten in the flour?
I'm
So you
allergic.
can do the cauliflower.
That's right. And we tested it.
Now,
And you're all good?
Unreal.
I do want to say that these are gluten-free. I have a separate oven. We do separate cutting and everything. But because you guys know that when you walk in, we do make the dough from scratch in front of
Yeah, you can
everyone.
see it.
And dough, as you know, gets everywhere. It's in the air right now. So it's not a full gluten-free environment. You know, just if someone has hardcore celiac disease or this and that, I do let them know that we can make sure your food is 100% gluten-free, but there is dough in the air.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
so
funny.
unless it's...
You gotta expect that
I've
in a
never
pizzeria.
thought about that, though, that people are truly, they need a gluten-free environment. Never even thought of anything like that.
Yes. Well, a lot of people, what they ingest is one thing. In the air, I never thought you
Like
breathe
we
it
have
in.
our allergies. Sometimes you wake up. I have very bad allergies. You wake up and you just know it's going to be a bad allergy day. Some people that that have severe cases of celiacs, they couldn't necessarily walk in here because of the dough. But I have not. I've been open now, for a little over a year. We've never had an issue. So we do really care and make sure that we give out the best ingredients and.
Look at
as
this. Look
careful
how
as
great this
possible.
is. People come in, they look in the window, they say, okay, I want a slice of this. Your lunch specials are spectacular.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about choices.
So when we do something, it's like just a pick till with a beverage for $9.99. Everyone's like, oh, it's a little bit too expensive, but they don't know our normal sizes.
Oh my
Our
gosh.
slices are pretty much, I would say, 2.5 to 3 slices in
Yes.
one. So we're doing 18-inch pie, and we'll only cut it 4 times. So you're literally getting this huge piece.
It's huge, and you can get a salad and pizza. You can get pizza and a sub. It's enough for 2 people, 1 lunch special. There's
Correct.
no doubt.
Absolutely.
And you have your full choice. We'll do any slice you want.
Any slices, and then we do our salads. You get the Greek or the Caesar, then you can do a half a sandwich. The sandwiches vary from a prosciutto caprese to a meatball parmesano, eggplant, chicken parmesan. I do a pizza steak because I come from a Philly cheesesteak background where we do Philly cheesesteaks with pepperoni and parmesan style with marinara sauce. That's extremely popular.
Now I gotta.
I was going to ask, have you ever tried that?
You
would love that.
I would love it, but I gotta tell you something. When I go to the pizza joint, I don't eat salad. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with having salad. Nothing wrong with it. It's the best. You put chicken, you put pizza. You can put pizza on your salad, right?
Yeah.
You can put broccoli on it. But when I come to do pizza,
You want the meat.
I want pizza, baby. I want to roll that back. Now, he gave me a great idea. I'm going to try to roll a whole plate and try to eat it like a giant, egg roll.
Which way do you roll it? Back to front to
What do you
back?
think?
We'll get some plates and try
Like a giant egg roll, right? I mean, I think I just found a new way to eat it.
You know why I get the salad? Because I start off with the healthy mindset. By the time you're done and you're here with a big party, you've gone from the salad to the cauliflower. You start slow, and then you go all into the regular
I just
pizza.
love the way you have that front. I seen you eat pancakes, syrup on the arms. Pizza is one of those foods that you gotta enjoy when you get into it. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta run. It's gotta be on you. You gotta take some home on your shirt.
You have to. There's no point having it.
How did you get involved with this place? You've only been here a little over a year. Are we always in the
Yes.
pizza business?
No. It's kind of funny because usually if someone will put this together, they assume they've been a pizzaiola from out of the womb. But I'm actually Greek descent, and I was brought up making gyros and gyros and souvlakia and all of that, and like I said, Philly
It's like a
cheesesteaks.
pizza.
But
It's like a pizza.
at the end of the day, if you have a passion for the cuisine, for the kitchen, if you know food, you know fresh ingredients, it's not rocket science. People say, we have a lot of people from the Northeast that swear it's in the water, but it's not necessarily in the water. In Florida, it's the humidity. It's more just the humidity of how you want the dough to rise. It's, a trial and error. Maybe a little more yeast, maybe a little less yeast, maybe dry yeast, maybe fresh yeast. It's all just a trial and error. And it's just, I love pizza. And I'm like, I've been to 100 pizzerias in Florida, and there's very few that I like. And I'm like, this is not hard.
Well, let me ask
Pizza
you real
connoisseur.
quick, because you got the crust.
Yes.
Let's say that you got to find the right mixture for crust, and yours happens to be the best. But what about the tomato the sauce? It's not all the same everywhere. Some of it tastes like ketchup.
Correct.
Some of it tastes like the stuff that comes out of a can of ravioli. That stuff.
Now, I do more of the gourmet style. So I actually take tomatoes and we grind it up for our sauce. And then I mix it with oregano, basil. We actually don't use any sugar in our salt, in our sauce, and it still has that sweetness. Because if you're using fresh ingredients, and I get my produce every day, most of it's organic and I don't even advertise it, but I just like people to really taste the freshness. So it goes a long way. Everyone knows we all like nice things, right? Most of the time, the better stuff you use, the outcome is better. So,
Well, right, the more quality ingredients, organic, being delivered fresh every day, the better your food's going to taste. And then everyone says the expense and to know how many people come in. This place is packed on the weekends.
Yeah, you were here. Yeah, we had
I was
a nice.
here Friday night. I had to wait for a
Look,
table.
he's laughing.
I had to wait for a table on Friday night.
I've driven by
in
and
the
says,
summer.
he's packed again.
You're talking summer in South Florida, and I was waiting for a table.
I know.
It's a blessing.
Yes.
It does take a lot of time, and I will say we're not there yet. And my goal is to be a franchise. I trademarked the name, I trademarked the logo, the menu, everything. We do have an executed lease for an East Boca location, and now I'm about to close in Delray at the new, they're doing a whole food court off the Ave that I'm going to be trying to get into
You're
as
going to be
well.
right next to us.
Wow.
Yeah, so we can be
Cool,
neighbors. I can come
neighbors.
see you all the time.
We can
That's
go
what he
knock
said
on the
he
door
needs-
right next door.
But
Says
the
he's
East
gotta come
Boca
out here.
location, I'm really, really excited about. It's going to be on Palmetto and Dixie. It's actually where the old pizzeria was, the old Boca's Best. So I'm going to be right over there, and we're going to be staying open till 2 a.m. and that's when I'm gonna start bringing
You're
out
right
all
next to the
the.
radio
Yes.
station.
It says mostly deliveries and corporate lunches.
We're gonna have fun. That's when we're gonna start doing those pizza sandwiches with burgers inside and chicken parm. We're gonna do some
That
crazy
sounds like
stuff
he's
over
from New
there.
York.
Have
Hey,
you ever
burgers.
tried their chicken parm sub?
I have
Do
not.
you like chicken parm? I know.
You kidding? Now, I got to tell you real quick. This reminds me, if you go down to Times Square, down in the tunnels where the trains go, this tiling and this reminds me of New York City.
Subway tile.
Subway tile, which it has on the wall. It reminds me, you go down there, they hired a guy like Manuel. You see Manuel? They hired a guy like Manuel, and they put him in the window, and they put tomatoes and garlic and stuff, and all Manuel was doing was stirring a pot.
That's all you need to do.
That's
Looks
all
great.
he did. Another guy was making the dough, but this guy, and
stirring-
people walked by. Millions of people go through the New York City subways. And when you see somebody doing that, that's what it reminded me of. You come in because it's fresh.
Yep.
It's being done from scratch.
And they're so nice. Nico, his staff, everyone is so incredibly nice. They will make anything you want. Look, they've got all these beers, Freddie. Never even realized they've got beer, they've got wine.
Holy smokes,
I know,
that's all
right?
beer?
Look at the top. See that? Those are all the beers at the top.
35 beers now. I kind of like to drink a little bit, so
Pizza and beer, whoever thought
Well,
of
that's
that?
what you
yeah,
had
they
just
had
said.
me over there.
It's
One
lunch.
of the kids made a little face of me. My favorite draft beer is Perrony, so we put it on there, and
Pizza and beer. What time do you open on Sundays?
for you,
Yes.
whenever you want. We can stay open all night. We can just go through it. We can.
Did he
can
just
have
say
a
we
beer
open
right
all
now.
night? Freddie, come on back. We stay here all night. Bring the
I
football-
can technically stay open till 5 a.m. on the weekend.
I
What
bring
time
the
is your
football
football
team.
game? It's in the afternoon.
I bring the football team on
You
Sunday.
should.
Initially, I wanted to stay open till 2 a.m. I just was not there. It's something that you just want to grow into and not try to put too much on your plate at
Sure.
once. But eventually, my goal is to stay open till 2 a.m. in this location.
Holy smokes.
That's incredible, isn't
I
it?
think I
Because
found a
nothing
home.
here is open. Like, you can bring them all over on Sunday.
Everybody goes home here at 10 o'clock. You ever notice? New York, you open up at 10 o'clock.
That's it.
Over here, it's more like 9 p.m.
It's great. And Tampa is 7
Exactly.
o'clock.
Coaster?
Wow.
It's 9 p.m. somewhere when you're shut down in Boca. What's your favorite beer, Freddie?
Mine?
Yeah.
The one he's drinking.
You don't have
Perrony?
a favorite?
Yeah.
You like Perrony?
I love it. It is the best.
You want one?
With beer? I'll take one.
You want
when
a
it comes
Perrony?
with beer, man, I'm going to tell you something.
You want a beer right now?
God always said have fun.
You gotta have fun.
You got to have fun with beer and pizza
And you always do.
24/7.
Everything is so unbelievable. Come on out, have some lunch with us. We are here live at Pizza District on Southwest 18th Street. We're going to get some plates, get some silverware, pass out some of this delicious food. We're here on the corner of Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road in Boca Raton. Come on out. We're here until 2 o'clock. I think our model just walked in the door because I can't imagine anyone looking like that unless she's a model in
I don't know, is that
a
the
pizza
model?
restaurant.
I do see a supermodel.
Is that Lucia?
Is that Alicia?
Lucia, I think it is.
Alicia.
Obviously.
Alicia?
Lucia, nope.
No? Well, you could be.
Lucia.
Oh, Lucia. Lucia.
Lucia.
Yes.
All right, stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break,
And we'll be right
and
back.
we'll be right back.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power. A platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions. A voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
And we're back. I'm taking this off.
I remembered everything else except my wand, so I'm using your clapper.
You can use my clapper. You want my belt?
No, it's all yours.
Oh, okay.
I had to dig in on these wings. I'm the only one eating here. We've got delicious food here. We're live at Pizza District on Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road. Where are we, Freddie?
We're at Pizza District.
Where's that?
Well, it's going to be open till 5 in the morning. I'm going to bring the football team out here.
You should on Sunday.
On Sunday. Going to keep them out late.
We've got delicious food here. Nico joined us on our first segment. We've got regular pizza. We've got cauliflower crust. I don't know about a supermodel eating all of this food, but she's laughing. Do you eat? You got to grab the mic, Lucia.
Actually, I love pizza.
You love pizza.
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of pizza? Thank you, Nico.
It's typical margarita with cheese and tartufo. Like
A supermodel
And
eats
tartufo.
pizza.
yes,
Do you eat pizza in public?
of course. That's a model food, model diet.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to be a model. I'm just going to eat pizza.
Karen knows everybody. Karen knows
She
from models
knows
to musicians.
Everybody. Then there are pictures and stuff that you can put up, whatever it is that she sent. She's rolling them up. Okay. Really, really spectacular. Now, it is so...
If you look at the shot, you see this shot? Here is a supermodel, bikini, beautiful supermodel surrounded by pizza.
Pizza.
Nico, can you get any better than this is all I can say.
Nico,
right?
you want to sit next to the model?
He's
I
like,
thought he
yeah.
did. I knew he did. And if you want to take pictures, come on down. The model's here right now. Now, the funny thing about this set is I don't think she knew that we were going to be here because we were supposed to be someplace else.
right?
And
No,
that was
I didn't
canceled.
have idea, to be honest.
I know. I'm
So-
surprised you showed up. You're very brave. Congratulations. But we ended up coming here because there was a technical glitch at the
Okay.
On the other
runway
side, right?
Because we were going to do a runway and there was going to be a fashion show and the whole nine.
The
we had
best.
we had to can that. But we're going to still do it. We're going to invite you back to be a
the
judge
runway?
of a runway piece, yes.
Dylan, what do we have from Karen? We have some pictures, some video. That went up right now? All right, let's see what we've got. We're a little
takes a
delayed
little
on
time,
Facebook,
yeah.
so we'll see what it
Okay.
is.
Yes.
Tell us your story. You've been modeling since you were a teenager.
Yes, my background is I'm from Slovakia, so I got scouted when I was 14 in my hometown, and I started
Wow.
ever since. So I'm still in the business.
How long have you been in the States?
Only it's gonna be 2 years. I got here to get my MBA, I just graduated. So
Nice.
2
I was
years
going to
for me.
ask
still
if you were
modeling.
15. She's been.
Look at this picture. This is the one that she sent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what were you modeling there? Was that for undergarments or?
I do a lot of runways. I do a lot of editorials, campaigns. But my favorite is runways. So I walk New York Fashion Week, Miami Fashion Week, actually, it's Miami Swim Week as well. So a lot of fun stuff.
I think I may never eat again. She's Miami Swim Week, Miami Fashion Week, and I've got chicken wings and pizza in front
It's
of me.
okay.
But she's.
I love to eat,
How
so-
tall are you?
5'11".
That's the difference. You're 5'0".
I know. Those
She's
11 inches
5'11".
make a big difference.
Of course, you got 11 inches to eat off of.
Yes, exactly.
That's a whole bunch of height.
Do you mostly do runway and bathing suits or anything?
I do. It's a lot of like gowns, dresses, basically everything. Yeah.
And what's
But
it like modeling here versus in Slovakia?
In Europe, actually, I lived in Milano, so I did also Milano Fashion Week and
Oh
all
my
these
gosh.
all these fancy, nice fashion districts. So
Why would you go from Milano Fashion Week to Miami Fashion Week?
Because I got here to get my MBA studies, and I continue doing fashion here as well,
I
and
think
also in
people
New York.
would rather go from here to there, right?
Well,
Isn't it the dream
you're
to be
a
in
business
Milan?
major. You're a communications and business major.
Yes, that's true. I got my MBA in business. Yeah.
Right. So you came here. I mean, listen, this ain't all about the looks. This girl has a brain.
Vincent, if you're texting in, the pizza is absolutely delicious. I think people want you to eat some because they want to know how it is.
You got to keep watching because when I taste this, I may dance on the table.
That's exactly what people are writing in. How's it taste?
We're gonna
I've had
get there.
chicken
One
wings so
second.
far.
How's the chicken wing?
Amazing.
You know, I can't believe you ate a
Look,
chicken
Sammy.
wing with your fingers.
How should
Dig
you eat
in,
it?
dig in. Don't be shy. You can have as much as you want. Listen, with your physique, you can eat the whole thing. Don't
What
worry
else
about
do we
it.
have? We have other pictures, Dylan, to put up?
They're gonna circulate.
And the circulating
Yeah,
the
because
pictures.
they're a little bit delayed.
And how do you know Karen from Miami Fashion Week?
Yeah, we met in the one fashion show. And
In New York City.
No, in Miami.
In Miami.
Here in Miami. And yeah, we met in Miami Fashion Week and we became friends. So, yeah.
And here you are.
Yeah, here
I'm
I am.
glad you're joining
Now,
us.
do you do public appearances? Do you do radio? Do you do television? I know you've been on TV commercials, she told me.
Yes, I've been, and actually recently I did for a swim week. I was at the Telemundo in the morning show a couple of times. So that, but this is like my first time.
Did you bring anything to change into?
Today,
Yeah.
I have swimwear under.
Okay, she got some swimwear, so we can do some changes and.
What, you're going to put it on the
course.
table
No.
with a pizza?
Yes, and
Yeah.
also my yogi things as well because I'm a yogi
Amazing.
teacher as well.
She's also a yoga instructor.
yeah.
Oh, really? So communications, yoga,
Business,
modeling, and business.
Yeah.
So what is the ultimate game? You're going to open up a business in in this field?
That's a very good question, actually. I was thinking
Look at this
to
picture.
open my yoga studio, but let's see what's gonna happen. What future
This
we're gonna
gown they have up right now.
bring. That's my favorite designer. Her name is Janina Azar, and I love to work with her because she
Wow.
dresses like Jennifer Lopez and
I'm in.
all these kind of like.
But, you know, I'm really
celebrities.
curious. Do you design clothes?
No, I don't, but I love to wear them.
But look at this fashion designer. She's in Miami.
Yeah, she's in Miami. but she's in
Unbelievable, that
Janina
outfit.
Azar. Yeah, she
That's
has
her favorite
beautiful,
designer.
beautiful-
Now,
Beautiful.
you wear things on your body that you know fit right? Because we have to walk in them. So if a designer puts it and it doesn't fit right, do you tell them, listen, this is not really... Do you tell them or you just do it?
No, I do what the designer wants me to do, and I really enjoy it, that process, because it's very creative. So
I can see her having her own...
Her own everything.
Her own clothing line.
Karen's remarkable. The amount of people that she knows,
yeah,
truly amazing. Do you have a favorite on between modeling and yoga and your MBA?
that's a good question. I love everything what I do. I love to teach yoga, practice yoga. I love to do fashion. I love to do runways, and I love to study as well.
Why an MBA?
Why MBA? Because I always wanted to get an MBA in States, to be honest, and to learn more about business. So
And the business, I would assume, helps you with everything, with your fashion.
It's
yeah,
a supermodel,
exactly.
Nico.
Hi, Nico.
You get to rub shoulders with a supermodel.
Very lucky.
Right, today's your lucky day. Yes, we're gonna play cards. We're gonna go down to the casino. Maybe we hit the number.
It's Freaky Friday, right?
It's Freaky Friday. We've got all this food. Everyone needs you to eat and dig in Friday.
Now I got another question. How many languages do you speak?
My native language is Slovakian, so that's first.
Right.
Then I speak Czech, English, a little bit of German. I used to be fluent in Italian, so a
You
few.
speak Spanish?
No, but I wanna
Well,
learn.
you speak French?
No, I don't considering myself to speaking French.
You're
But
picking
I-
out all the languages she doesn't speak. Come on.
No,
Yeah, the amazing thing to me is it used to be Czechoslovakia. Now
Yeah.
they have two languages, one for Czech and one of
Yes.
Slovakia. Why it's not the same when it used to be the same Czechoslovakia?
Well, they had a few differences.
And what was that?
Well, it's like Miami. They speak more Spanish than they do English, but it's English.
Yes.
Spanglish.
That is
Language
true.
number 3.
So you speak, that's incredible the amount of languages you speak.
Yeah, 3, 4.
Well, in Europe,
It's
you
very-
have
speak
to.
multiple
have
languages
to.
because you move around the country. You better know, otherwise you won't eat.
I see in here it's so different. Here it's either English, Spanish, or
Or you
Freddie
use your
language.
fingers.
Here's our new segment, what Freddie says and what Freddie means.
You know, I tell my son to come here, and he goes to another pizza place that's closed down. He says, "Why would you be here? It's closed." I says, "Because I didn't tell you to go there." So
Freddie
this one
says
goes,
pizza
"Oh,
district."
Freddie talks a strange language, so I'm going to create a new language. Take it to Europe."
Take you to Europe and there you have it. Everything's so incredible. Who'd you bring with you? Your photographer?
Yeah, that's photographer, videographer.
Which is incredible. And what's next? Where are you modeling next? Because
I am just preparing myself for New York Fashion Week, which is gonna be happening in September. So that's next.
what's that take to prepare for a fashion week?
I have to
No
get re-
pizza.
No pizza,
Actually-
right?
Actually, only
Actually,
pizza.
only pizza, only pizza. No, to get, I think, more exercise, better diet, more sleep.
How much time does it take to get where you want to get?
For me, I'm a very active person, so I exercise like twice per day. I eat healthy, but I love pizza. So I have pizza like twice per week, I would say.
Now, do you stay out of the sun? Do you wake up in the morning and have like a tub of ice cubes and put your face in?
No, I am early person, to be honest. So I'm waking up usually around 6 a.m. I do my meditation, I drink my water, and then I go to the studio where I teach and practice yoga. And then I love to go to the beach.
She does yoga. It's all about self-help and self-healing, which is great because we've got Dr. Perrry with us, and we can talk about that as well.
I like yoga because you can stretch that pizza right into your...
There you go.
You can try and roll it up. Look what you got going there. You've got your own glass.
I'm hiding it.
You're
'Cause I don't
hiding
want
it.
Facebook to get mad at me.
That's how I.
This
That
is
is
very good.
beautiful. Look at it. It's all sparkling, too.
Don't look so much at it.
I won't
It's
look
getting
at it.
warm. You got to drink it faster.
I'll give you a straw.
Unbelievable. You prefer runway bathing suits versus evening gowns, or it makes no difference?
My favorite, I think evening gowns. I like to get elegant, like more feminine, but also swimsuit. It's nice because, again, yeah,
What about wedding gowns?
I love them.
You know, one of the things about women that are tall and slender is that the clothes hang. And when the clothes hang, you can really see it. Not to say that short is bad.
Let me tell you what happens when I put on this dress is hang, I trip over. There'd be a whole nother foot of fabric if I put on the same dress that Lucia puts on.
Like I said,
I would
when you're
trip
tall,
over it.
when you're tall, clothes hang. So when you're selling clothing, you want to see it swerve. It's like fine wine. You ever notice the wine and the legs and all that? It's the same thing with clothing.
Yeah, she's got wine and legs,
You gotta
absolutely.
swirl them. It's like pizza.
It
It's like
just
the limp
swirls.
tip we were talking
That's
about
right.
before. It's all,
That's
it's
what
all
it's-
the same thing.
Boy, this show is out of
The
control.
lip tip. I'm glad, and people are bringing you food, Nico. You even have people cooking and bringing it into you.
Absolutely.
That's
People
pretty
bring you
impressive.
food. You know,
People
we
bring
got
food.
friends that actually moved next door. I just saw him. Where is he? They're gonna be coming down to join us. We got everybody that we know we're sending down here. They're renting space next door. It's the funniest
It's
thing.
absolutely true because rents in Boca have gone crazy. Different landlords are not like the one you have here, Pizza District, and people are all moving to this area. It's been renovated. The landlord is great. The food is incredible. And everyone says, Nico, he's so nice. Nico, he's so nice. Everyone, I'm
They're
telling
lying.
you.
I'm not nice at all.
And in 24 hours, he hosted us to be back here, which is really, really spectacular. Should we go to another commercial break? We're going to take another quick commercial break. Drink your water, your sparkling water. We've got to serve up some of this unbelievable food. More with Lucia when we come back from Pizza District on Southwest 18th Street. We'll be right back.
Roku in the house. Let us share your business on Roku. Spotlight your business, ideas, and events on the Roku TV streaming service. Your message will be heard on our channel, the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Let your friends and family know so they can watch too and help spread your word. Contact us today at 866-224-5422 for more information. Roku for you on the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Nick. I'm at Hey Mr. DJ Courtesy Limo. I service all of South Florida. We offer really great services. We offer DJ and limo service. When you book the DJ service through us, you get the Courtesy Limo for the entire day. My office number is 561-507-4376. Mention Yelp or Google, you get 15% additional savings. You can look me up on Yelp or Google under Hey Mr. DJ.
I'm eating here.
You're eating. I've already dropped it on my shirt. I made a mess.
You got to take pizza home with you.
Why?
I'm going to tell you something. This cauliflower.
He thinks it's funny, Dylan, that he did it while we're eating. Thanks, Dylan.
He rushed me. I'm going to get you back. Don't worry, big guy. The mole will be buried today.
But here's pretty typical.
This is unbelievable.
You eat it from the point out. I eat it from the outside in. Do we ever do anything the same? I know. You and me. That's what they did. Teddy, how is it? He's so nice. Nico's provided food for the crew. Hector, you like it? There's a whole regular pie here also. You guys got to dig into the cheesy bread, too. They're all shaking their head. You know what happens when our crew eats? It's like doing two things at once. Can they eat and run the board at the same time?
I want to taste the cheesy bread.
You want to taste the cheesy bread? All right, Lucia, she'll pass that over. Oh, my gosh, Freddie, you're freaking hilarious.
Don't worry about it. Just take a piece off and just put it on the plate.
Look at this cheesy bread. She's bringing you the whole piece.
It's close.
This is why I tell you.
Give it a try. See how that is. Oh, my gosh. We'll put it right here. On our 1 o'clock guest, she is having some lunch, and then we'll be doing that as well. The healthy side of what this is. New York Fashion Week is coming up in September.
Yeah.
You don't mind if I double dip, right?
Let's see. Go right in. How is it? Pretty good? You're speechless.
Wow.
The difference between cheesy bread
Wow.
and pizza. What do you think that is?
You like cheesy bread? Yeah?
Who knows the difference between cheesy bread and pizza? I think it's just pizza without the sauce. No? How's the
Go on.
bread on it? What?
I don't know. We have to eat a lot more of it to figure that out.
I don't know. I've dropped it all over my shirt already, is all I can
noticed
tell
that
you.
you're wearing it.
I know, I'm wearing it.
Delicious. My God.
You guys like it?
Why aren't you eating your pizza?
Because how can I eat and talk at the same time?
I do it. We'll let her talk.
That's multitasking.
And how did you meet Karen?
I met her at the Miami Fashion Week, and we got into a conversation, and we stayed in touch, and yeah.
Do you design some of this jewelry as well?
No, but I would love to. I would love to create my own beads.
The pieces are beautiful.
Right.
Everything is beautiful. You must make such great contacts at Fashion Week.
Yeah, I do. I'm lucky or blessed.
And what's it like for other models? Do you compete with each other? Do you all support each other? We talk a lot about women supporting each other.
We support each other for sure. I have such a good friends in the model industry. I met amazing women, amazing girls, and we actually support each other, and I like it.
That's the way to be. I always wonder in the modeling world, because here I am sitting next to you thinking I can't even eat, it's all over my shirt. And here she is, this beautiful 5'11" runway model, that they all support each other. Things that we talk about all the time, about women supporting women in business.
I don't know, because I saw the movie The Devil Wears Prada.
Exactly.
It didn't look like too much fun
Well,
there.
that's what I'm saying, but in the real world it's different.
That's just,
It
it's
has to be
different.
nice?
It's different. It happened to me. I made very, very nice friends here. So,
Well, I'm sure they're very nice to you. It doesn't mean they're scared to death. They're not scared to death for you.
Little intimidated?
If I was an Asian, I would be scared to death. I can imagine a model.
No, an agent, I think they'd want to scoop her up. Do you have your own agent, or do you book everything on your own?
I do have 2 agents.
Just 2
They are really good, and I'm booking on my own as well because I have a lot of contacts, and I'm using social media, which is an amazing platform, I think, for it. So, yeah.
Do you do individual gigs for different stores, different companies, or only for the big ones?
It's
because Del Rey,
everything.
remember that Del Rey Fashion Week, I believe, is coming up again in the
So
fall.
Are you a free agent or are you signed
you.
to a contract?
I signed contract. Yeah.
So you belong to a company?
Two agents. Yeah.
Because Del Rey has their big fashion week coming up, I believe, I don't know, September, October again.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they
Good to
go. So that's what I'm thinking. There's so many other things in the local area. Where do you live?
I live in Miami Beach.
So not too far. Oh, Miami Beach is the mecca of.
Miami Beach, yeah. I love it there.
Gee, it's not cold like back home.
And look who's here.
Who's here?
Look who's here.
And there they be.
Our friends from Health and Vitamin Concepts. Daphne's in the house.
You gonna eat your pizza that you want me to talk?
Daphne, you want to come over and join us?
Hello.
We're the best pizza place.
Have you ever had the pizza here?
Of course I have.
What's your favorite?
Actually, the one with the spinach, the ricotta, and
There you have it.
Yes, the artichoke.
This is Lucia, Daphne from Health and Vitamin. I believe that's on.
Nice to meet you.
You see the green light? You see the green light on there? Okay.
It's working.
I was so excited when we first came in here because for the first time somebody actually makes very thin, crispy, phenomenal pizza.
There you have it. It's the crispiness.
Oh,
it's
I
not the limp
absolutely
pizza
love
like we
it.
talked about. I know, makes you laugh. You're having a hard time with that
It's
earbud.
the best. And then they also make a cauliflower pizza that everybody loved. I have people that come in for that, and the gluten-free. You make gluten-free pizza also.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
So-
Nico is so nice. So the cauliflower pizza, I think our crew finished.
Okay.
We're on to regular pizza, cheesy bread. These wings are baked. Lucia is a model, fashion model, as you can well tell.
Yes.
And we're excited because Daphne has now moved to this area for Health and Vitamin Concept. So everyone who's texting me looking for Daphne, she is still here on the corner of Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road.
Yes.
And you're still eating.
Also, their salads are fabulous.
Well, back to
They
that.
make
You'll
wonderful
have a
salads.
salad at a pizza place?
I never have.
Really?
No, that's why we were so shocked. They make so many wonderful things. They have a great menu. So you never get bored.
It's unbelievable. It's
Come
delicious.
to eat salad.
We
I
talked
come
about
to
that.
eat the pizza. The more the pizza, the better. And then
I
look
know.
what he got over here. I mean, all of this goes like together.
I love their pizza. It's fabulous. And I'm so happy we're right next door. So we
Isn't
can
it
enjoy
great?
it often.
And you know Nico.
Yes.
And look how busy he is because they have the most incredible lunch special. It's $9.99. That really feeds two people. Lucia, you can dig in because pizza, you said, is like part of your staple for getting ready for Fashion Week. Can you even imagine?
We're going to have to get Nico some more tables.
I
'Cause
know.
We're using some of his tables and we have to get him more tables.
It's pretty remarkable.
When we go to Dunkin' Donuts and steal their
And
tables.
borrow another table. It's like cooperative eating. People can eat together, share tables. They can actually join us on set and eat.
They can come in. Nico, we got chairs if you need here. They can eat on set. Not a
Nico
problem.
is fabulous.
We've got a lot of chairs. Do a whole cooperative thing.
Oh, look, we got a whole stack of chairs.
Daphne, tell us about Health and Vitamin Concept. You've moved here now. You've changed a little bit.
Yes, we have changed. Actually, it's Daphne's Vitamins Plus. We are now in 6919 Southwest 18th Street in the Boardwalk Plaza. We're very happy to be here. We're in between the Pizza District, which is fabulous. We're right next door in Building 201, Suite 213 and 214. We are doing by Meridian Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, our special testing. And we also have a doctor, a naturopathic doctor that came on board that will be with us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. She's an acupuncturist, she's a naturopath, and a homeopathic doctor. So we have a great package, and we're here to serve, help, and get everybody well in a natural way.
And you've recently moved, you can tell, because on your sleeve, you can tell you've been stickering everything.
Only Dawn would point that out.
And we
Well, no, she's
love where we
busy.
are. We really do.
It's a great location.
Now,
We love this location.
The story for all of you that haven't heard, because I've told it time and time again, is that Daphne actually saved my life. She put something together called BioMeridian.
Yes.
And I went there with Dawn and my son Giovanni, who, everybody knows. And she talked to me for almost 2 hours. We went through a BioMeridian, what the hell it was. Now, I'm from the Bronx. And when she told me, do this, this, and this, it's going to work. And we did the BioMeridian. My son went home and he's screaming at me for a half hour. Are you insane? Have you lost your mind? What are you? And they looked up everything that Daphne said to take.
But the great
And-
part is everything is tested.
But look what happened.
Right.
My sugar came down, my weight came down. Everything you said that was going to happen, happened.
Well, the whole thing is that it's far more accurate than blood work. You're an energy field. You're surrounded by energy. So this is just like getting an electrocardiogram with acupuncture meridian points. There are no needles. It doesn't hurt. We virtually can travel anywhere in the body in a non-invasive way using the acupuncture meridian points. And as we're picking up the information, we're then able to make recommendations. For instance, if you needed something like CoQ10 for your heart or magnesium for your muscles, how would you know which company is correct for you? You wouldn't. We actually can put each nutrient on a scanner. The scanner analyzes it against your body, your genetics, and it will actually tell us which company is correct for your body.
I have to tell you something. As you're sitting here, I'm thinking, remember I went upstairs and told you I couldn't move my shoulder?
Yes.
I'm sitting here thinking, wait, I'm not in any pain. You gave me a cream a half hour ago.
It has CBD in it. We test everything. There's so much CBD
amazing?
out there. This is very high quality.
Wow.
Everything is tested that we do. There are so many companies out there, and it's so confusing to people because you really don't know what is in the products. We buy a Meridian, test everything, so it gives us an edge at how we look at things, and then make sure that we have the right companies to help people.
Really remarkable.
If you buy into the program and you trust the program and you listen, it's not going to change your life. Nothing she gave me to take changed my life. It's the whole mental aspect of it.
It changed your physical being.
It did. And then once you start to roll in this, you start doing it more, and you start doing it more. Next thing you know, you're on a roll. And you went from 21 supplements down to 14, down to 7, down to 4.
Now look at you.
Well,
How
you
much
were a
weight?
special case because you just came out of the hospital when I met you.
That's
Not
right.
everybody's like you.
I was 7 days in intensive care. I shouldn't even be here. That's what they told me. And I went to see this lady.
I have
and
Linda
listened.
Summers on the line
I
for
said,
you
you know what? I'm
guys.
going to change my life. I lost over 68 pounds I've lost.
You did.
Over.
You look phenomenal.
Okay.
But you know what? You have to be willing to make change.
We have Linda Summers on live.
Are you going to be able to hear her? I don't hear
You
nothing.
can hear me, can't you?
Linda, you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm there.
All
Can
right,
you
tell
hear
us
me?
what she's saying. Hi, Linda. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Now you gotta
You
raise
can
it.
hear me?
Now, the other question I wanted
Sorry,
to ask
Linda, they're
you.
having speaker issues.
It's all right. You can tell us what she's
Okay.
saying, and you just
Okay.
talk to her then. You got a mic.
How's that going to work?
Hi,
Teddy
Linda.
can
How
talk
are
to
you?
her.
And then how do we get her on the sound?
She's there. Teddy has the
Can
sound.
you hear her on the VMix?
I can hear her.
Okay.
You see it
I
on the
can hear
VMix?
them. I can hear everybody.
She can hear everyone, she says.
Can
Hi,
she?
hey, Linda,
can
how
you
you
see
doing?
it on the VMix?
No, she's just calling it.
She just called in. She's in the hospital.
She's back in the hospital.
She's back in the hospital. She's not feeling great, but she wanted to fill us in on what's going on with the weather.
All right, so
Apparently,
let's
we've
bring
got a
this
tropical
up.
storm
Yeah.
coming on.
Let's bring it up. She is affected with the
Okay.
bacteria that's in the
Got
ocean.
flesh-eating bacteria.
Flesh eating. She's
Yeah.
one of the cases you see on the news. She's alive, but she's very ill.
Okay.
Can you help her?
Yes, we can. We can take, if she cannot physically come in, we can actually take a hair sample from the nape of the neck. We can bring in the hair sample, put it on the device, and then the device can read out the information for us. We actually do people all over the country and outside the country by hair samples. Your
But you
hair
can help with this
is-
bacteria that's really affecting her foot?
Your hair is your DNA. We can definitely.
Wow,
Yes.
Linda, that's unbelievable.
I do.
Now,
Amazing.
can you
Wow,
imagine?
that is.
I mean, think about this. Can you imagine if you help Linda Summers and she no longer has the bacteria?
Okay.
I mean, let's talk hypothetical here.
Okay.
You know how many people have died of this stupid thing? I mean, think about the
If you have
significance.
an open mind and you think outside the box, which a lot of doctors don't think outside the box, if you can think outside the box and have an open mind, I believe you can change anything.
And she does. She has been on 5 antibiotics in
Yeah.
the hospital. She is
Pardon?
a
Now I have
she's a local
shingles,
meteorologist,
and now
and
shingles.
she is back in the hospital because she's got this infection
With
in her foot from
shingles.
being in the ocean.
Now you can hear her. Now the funny thing is,
Yeah.
Linda,
Can
when
you
you
hear
come
me
out, yeah, we hear you. Linda, when you come out of the hospital, we're gonna bring you down to Daphne. I want to film this thing.
How
you
long
know,
is she? How long will she be in the hospital?
how long are you gonna be in the hospital, Linda?
Well, I'm hoping I'm going to be released today because the infectious disease doctor was just here, and it's I'm dealing with shingles because of the bacteria and all the antibiotics and everything just flared up this now. So now I'm fighting with this that's fighting my nervous system.
She's gonna be shingles.
So it
Wow.
Go
could
back
be
to that
months.
again.
It could be weeks to months to deal with it all.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're gonna be out of there today.
I'm hoping today.
All right.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is gonna visit her.
If
I
she
want her
could
to
come
bring
in
you-
on Tuesday, we would definitely work
Come
with
on down
her.
on Tuesday. We do the Biomeridian, and you just got to drink the Kool-Aid on this deal.
She will.
And watch what happens.
No Kool-Aid. It's reality. The other thing, you've been on antibiotics for a very long amount of time, and that creates a major deficit in the body because what you've done, you've taken your body down to ground zero, and that leaves you
Oh, I
open
know.
for other infections.
Everything.
What we do,
Exactly.
we would introduce certain strain that would help recultivate the good bacteria that not too many doctors know about, but we know it works. We have proof in that, so I would love to work with you. We'd love to have the opportunity.
Love it. Okay,
All
good.
right. Thanks, Linda. Feel better. We stay in touch with us because I know
Oh,
there's some bad storms
absolutely.
coming
Yeah.
over as well.
we got
Yeah,
some
we
bad-
have some rain, a lot of rain today and through the weekend. The tropical system, but don't worry about
No,
that
no, I
one.
don't
but
want it to
there's
rain
like
Sunday.
several
Don't
of them
worry.
all lining up.
Don't want it to rain Sunday, Linda. Don't make it rain, Linda. Don't make it rain.
Teddy,
It's
we're
gonna
going to send you
rain.
up to Daphne
It's
also.
gonna rain.
All right, thanks, Linda. Feel better, honey.
All right.
You're welcome. Thank you. I missed
It's
you
pretty
guys.
amazing, though,
Bye.
because for her to be back in the hospital with this bacteria,
Well, people have died on this stuff.
and
That's
it's
what's
just not
happening.
healing in her wound.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to look in the right places for the right cure. Okay, I'm just telling you. Give Daphne a call. Give it a shot. If you got something they can't figure out, I had shingles. I think that was ridiculous.
You've had a lot of near-death
I
experiences.
have.
Daphne, what's your phone number?
Daphne, we need your phone number, honey.
Okay.
It's on.
561-392-8448.
And I think Lucia's going to go visit Daphne right now.
Yes, we
Is
got
she?
into a conversation because actually I think we have a lot of in common.
Absolutely.
You know, it's really funny because sometimes you don't know what's going on and you don't feel right,
Right.
and then you figure it out. She helped you, Dawn. You were going to doctors, and she discovered
years.
And she discovered what was wrong with you when the doctors didn't. This is not saying the doctors aren't right, but sometimes they miss it too.
Well, sometimes in our next hour, we've got Dr. Perrry. So, Daphne, I hope you stay. I want you to meet Dr. Liz Perrry. That's what it is. It's a whole holistic approach. You work with Western and Eastern medicine, and you look at the biomeridian, you look at the patient person as a whole, and see what's best for you. We never say don't go to your regular doctor. It's just
Right.
open your mind to different alternatives. Linda has been in the hospital over and over again. She's been on 5 or 6 antibiotics, and now it's just killing her immune system. And
It
she
hasn't
can't
been
afford
easy.
to weaken her
It
immune
hasn't been
system.
easy. I'm telling you, and when you're going to have a yoga school, you should have people checked out before they do yoga.
I agree with you. I
You
think
know?
holistic care is the future of the medicine. That's what I really
I agree
believe,
too.
so.
All right,
I
stay
get
tuned.
that.
We're going to switch over to WNN 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. More to come live from Pizza District on Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road in Boca in the Wharfside Plaza. Come on out and have some lunch. We'll see you in 2 and 2, which is
4.
Thank you for listening to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, teaching you the opposite of everything you've been taught so you can obtain the results. 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for Invite Health with Jerry Hickey and Amanda Williams, weekday mornings at 9. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Those of us who grew up with Elvis and the Everly Brothers thought we'd never need help. But today, many of us can't afford enough healthy meals. There is help available thanks to MooZone, a Jewish response to hunger, and Ruth and Norman Rails Jewish Family Services. Call us at 561-852-3333, and we'll provide you with a free screening for programs that will help you put nutritious food on the table. Call us 561-852-3333.
If you suffer with diabetes, there's a 25% chance that you'll develop a foot ulcer that can lead to severe health consequences, including amputation. At the Sole Authority, at little or no cost, you can receive your very own therapeutic shoes and custom inserts. Medicare recipients are entitled to 1 pair of quality diabetic shoes and 3 custom inserts. Call the Sole Authority today, 954-597-7060.
Taking over-the-counter or prescription drugs unnecessarily is a drag, whereas feeling great like you used to is the way it ought to be. Learn how to feel, function, and perform to your full health potential. Tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sunday morning at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
What is the Del Walmsley Radio Show?
Welcome to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, where the hype ends and the help begins. I'm your host, Del Walmsley, and as always, we're working on your financial freedom.
Listen to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, Mondays at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon on WNN.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, WNN.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Nick. I'm with Hey Mr. DJ Courtesy Limo. I service all of South Florida. We offer really great services. We offer DJ. How you doing? My name is Nick. I'm with Hey Mr. DJ Courtesy Limo. I service all of South for the entire day. My office number is 561-507-4376. Mention Yelp or Google, you get 15% additional savings. You can look me up on Yelp or Google under Hey Mr. DJ.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
We're back on what?
We're back at Pizza District.
I love Foodie Fridays.
You gave me a hot wing. And baby, eyes on fire. Now, I'm going to tell you real quick. There ain't nothing better than shred zone. I can't even talk.
Your mouth's on fire?
My mouth is on fire. Shred.
Hey, Nico, he may need another sparkling.
Holy smoke. It is. My mouth is on fire. Shred Zone's in the house.
Shred Zone's in the house.
And there ain't nothing better than pizza and Shred Zone.
Well, here's the funny thing.
Go ahead. Tell me the funny thing.
That we've got all these fitness, health, and wellness people. We had a beautiful runway model with us on the last hour, and we are where?
Pizza District, eating
We're
pizza.
live at a pizza restaurant.
Having a pizza pie, a beer, and a little bit more. But the funny thing is that, you know what? He's going to set up an obstacle course on Tuesday. We're going to be at Flamingos.
Did you tell him that?
Yeah, we talked about it. And he's going to do, and then he says to me, what kind of obstacle course do you want? I said, I want one nobody can win. But what I would do is I would have a Pizza District pie waiting for you at the end if you can make it to the pie.
The beautiful thing is when we go on location, some things make here, have some water, make no sense when we do it. I had one of those hot wings. They're baked, so they're healthy. They're not fried.
That sauce is jamming.
Isn't it good?
Oh, it's very good. I don't know what to do with myself.
We're live at Pizza District in Boca Raton on the corner of Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road. Our first hour, we spoke to Nico. We had some food. Our crew is eating. We're going to bring Nico, who's the owner, back up. They're opening a new location right near the radio station at WNN.
Yes, we need to talk about that.
On the corner of Palmetto and Dixie. As soon as that opens, they're going to be open until 2 o'clock in the morning. But for now, we are here in Boca. The place is spectacular. Lunch deals from $9.99 that can really feed two. And we're going to get into a whole health and wellness segment with pizza at a pizza place.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I don't know how we do what we do. How do we get away and do what we do?
I had the earpiece in the wrong ear.
How can it be in the wrong ear?
I don't know.
It's
a lefty, not a righty.
It works in both ears. Maybe that's why it works in my left ear.
Maybe my right ear doesn't work.
Maybe you've had too many hot wings and a few little sparkling waters.
I'm going to tell you,
How
these
you
wings
doing
are on
over
fire.
there, Freddie?
So we have new friends, old friends.
We've got new friends. Daphne has moved from her other location on Palmetto Park. She is now local on Southwest 18th Street. We have Dr. Liz Perrry with us.
Hello.
And we have Shred Zone, and we've got Eddie with us, and I think Christina's floating around somewhere with Kai. And there she is.
She's ordering some pizza for herself.
She's ordering some pizza. They have cauliflower crust, which is spectacular. Their salads, everything's amazing. So you can pretend to be healthy, like I start off and then I dig right into something else. Or you can be like Freddie and just dig right in.
They bring it, I eat it.
Either way works.
You like wings? No. Do you eat them? No?
They're vegan vegetarian.
These are vegetarian wings. Before they were chicken, they were an egg, and an egg is vegetarian.
No, it's not. Egg is not.
Stop. It's not vegan.
Vegetarian is not vegan.
Now, I want to also announce that we just signed a deal with Victoria at Juicy, which
Mama's
is all
Cucina.
vegan.
Yes.
I am now going to announce that whenever we go there, I will be vegan.
You need to come up there with us as well. It is so good.
I got choice.
No, you don't.
Well, I can take Pizza District with me on the road, baby. I got choice, but I'm gonna tell you, their food is out of
Their
out of
food's
sight.
amazing. Actually, next Wednesday we have a guest coming on, and she was given 4 weeks to live with metastatic ovarian cancer.
that's
That
a true
was
story.
in 2000, and I got the chills, 2011. She went raw vegan, and her life changed. And she is a retired colonel, and now she talks about what being vegan did for her when everyone put her on hospice with 4 weeks to live. And she comes on Wednesday to share her story with us.
That is amazing because the body heals itself. You just have to know the right thing to put in it. Because again, you're looking at a lot of in this world right now. We're living in a processed food world. So her going raw vegan is getting rid of all the processed food and all those chemicals from her body to get in her body to let her body heal itself.
Isn't that remarkable?
I want you to join us on Monday at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
I got a special on Monday at 1 o'clock coming out. And Daphne's agreed to come up as well. We got our laser lady.
Leslie Carmen.
Leslie Carmen is going to be there, but I want you to come up. We have a special treat for you Monday at 1 o'clock. I want you to tune in. It's going to be vegan. I also saw on the news today a lady who went pure vegan. She was given also 2 months to live. And she said it was what she was eating that was killing her.
That's what a lot of people are saying. We've got Dr. Perrry with us, who is a new friend to the cafe. Welcome, Dr. Perrry.
Thank you.
Tell us about what you do, because this all goes along with everything that you've been practicing and then went back to school for.
Absolutely. So I am a doctor of oriental medicine, but we are also boarded in biomedicine. So we're able to really work with the holistic scope of helping optimize people's health. So in other words, and actually, you're talking about veganism or vegetarianism, and one of my greatest mentors was Dr. Michael Greger he was top of the National Institute of Health for a long time. You must probably know Michael Greger. I met him when I was at Harvard, and he was just an amazing leader, and now is in charge of nutritionfacts.org. So what we do is we just basically look to the biomedicine as well as the traditional Chinese medicine, looking to, okay, what's your pathology? How can we optimize your health?
Now, hold on. Are you an MD doctor?
I'm not actually an MD doctor, but in this country, it's become a very, very high standard to become a doctor of Oriental medicine. So you must be boarded in both. So we are boarded in biomedicine, but I am not officially an MD. I am affiliate with many MDs, and we're pretty well versed on, which is the optimal treatment based on all the clinical research data, nationally, internationally, Western Europe, and so forth.
But you have a tremendous background before you went back to medical school.
So thank you for that. Certainly, I've worked on a national and international scope in the healthcare continuum on, helping leaders, select their programs, whether it's ancillary services, long-term care, home health, hospital systems, and so forth. Yes, that's true.
But your training comes from Harvard. I want people to realize that Dr. Perrry comes to us with a litany of degrees in education from the highest prestigious institutions, and now is in West Palm Beach. So she's right in our backyard and putting everything together.
Thank you very much. That's the goal.
And the object of the game here is to introduce all these different pieces by meridian, the exercise the correct way, all the different things, eating correctly. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, I don't eat right. I eat better. I do eat better. But I don't eat right. I never have. Latino diet is eat and die. It's true fact. And I say it to you as a Latin guy. Because rice and beans, too much of that ain't good for you.
But you don't do that anymore.
I don't do it anymore.
But you do go out to eat a lot.
But I do. I love food. I love it all over me. I love it in my face. I love it in your face. I love it all over the place. Because I think that food is fun. But you have to eat responsible. It's like
in
drinking
moderation.
responsible.
The whole thing is, for us, we don't believe in dieting. We just eat in moderation. You have to know what your body needs. A lot of times people think they are hungry. They're not. They're just dehydrated. They're thirsty. A lot of time is you overeat. You eat too much. When you eat, all of a sudden after you eating, you have a stomach ache. Why? Why all of a sudden you have a stomach ache or a headache? It's usually you eating too much. Your body tells you when to stop and when you need to as well. So if you wait till you're hungry or starving, you're gonna overeat definitely. So never wait till you're hungry. So that's why when you are training or doing anything in regards to getting your health, we always say to eat every 4 hours. So that way, whatever you have your breakfast, and 4 hours later, or have a snack, or during that time have a snack, then eat your lunch. If you look at how we have our breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it's literally 4 hours. But in between, have a snack, some almonds or something, a fruit, an apple, or something like that to maintain throughout that time.
What about this intermittent fasting that people are doing?
We do it every night. If you really think about it, we actually doing that.
Well, that's
every
what I
night.
say all the time, and people look at me and tell me I'm wrong. I said, but if you really write 12 hours from when you finish dinner to when you eat breakfast, you've gone 12 hours of intermittent fasting. That's normally what,
Correct.
Unless you're getting up in the middle of the night
Unless
and
you
eating.
get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Correct.
Well,
But
you've
a
done
lot
that
of
too.
But a lot of people don't take enough sleep. They don't sleep enough,
True.
which is very important for your health, not just in fitness, just health in general. 8 hours of sleep or 9 hours of sleep is very important. Sometimes I can relate and say, hey, I don't get that much, but you have to figure it out and find it and make it happen. Because if you take that amount of time, because when we go to sleep, say for example, if you go to sleep, if you stop eating you done your dinner around 6 or 7 o'clock. If you don't eat anything else, just drink water throughout the time, the next morning when you wake up, now with us working and professionals, we get up at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning and start our day. We eat breakfast right then and there. You breaking that cycle of your intermittent fasting. While you're getting ready, just know what time that you went to bed and calculate the hours from that. Say instead of taking that breakfast at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, make it 8 o'clock. You'll have that time for intermittent fasting. You know, so that time works. Drink a glass of water when you first wake up. Very important. You know,
You
if you
were
do
doing that as well,
that's
right?
going to help out a lot as well.
If you're a diabetic, that's a staple.
Right.
And I learned that from Coach. She taught me, she says, drink And she said to me, I'm going to make a test with you. Take your blood sugar. Drink a glass of water. Walk for 15 minutes. Come back and take your blood again. You dropped 20 points. Like
And you
this.
did.
And I did. I do it. Do it every
Dr.
morning.
Perry, is this part of what you do in your practice?
Absolutely. We work a lot with diabetics, blood sugar. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, just in general, as far as health, and it's more than
diabetics.
acupuncture
No,
and
diabetics.
Oriental medicine. Diabetics?
Yeah,
Back to you.
Back
to you.
That's right. That's right,
Yes.
because you know something? Diabetes is not a normal disease that we can't stop. We create diabetes. It's not like catching a cold.
Well, type 2 diabetes is
type
created.
1, type 2,
Not
type 3, I don't care. I don't care. Whatever it is.
But
Even
type 3,
one
they're
comes.
calling dementia. They're now saying is type 3 diabetes, correct? And that, a lot of it is
Now,
from
did
food.
you see in the news about the new blood test that was just approved in the country? They can tell you Alzheimer's 20 years from now what it's going to look like?
In your body or in general?
In general, you take a certain blood test, and they can tell you if you're going to have Alzheimer's 20 years out.
Really?
It happened this morning.
Is
Happened
genetic
this morning.
testing?
Genetic testing. They can look ahead, actually, almost 15 to 20 years to see where there's a propensity towards certain illnesses. But then it gives you an opportunity to make some changes. There are so many people that, and this is a big one, which I would love to get involved with you at some point, the MTHFR factor. A lot of doctors do not do blood tests for this. It's critical. There are so many Eastern Europeans, the Italians, the Greeks. There are bloodlines that run this genetic deficiency. And what happens, we can't metabolize up to 80% of our B vitamins. The liver is not producing glutathione, which is a free radical scavenger. It helps you metabolize your nutrients. So people end up with crazy, it could be anxiety, schizophrenia, bipolar, thyroid disease, inflammation, fibromyalgia. It is incredible, and it's not being looked into. So a lot of people are being put on medications that really need to have this factor checked. You can't cure it, but once you start to take the methyl donor, the methyl B vitamins, you can change the chemistry of the body, and it can really help transform the person, because when you can't absorb your B vitamins, the body goes crazy.
So that's the methylcobalamin, right?
Methylcobalamin, methyl tetrahydrofolate. What they're also finding, there's a predisposition to Alzheimer and dementia with people that do not have enough of the methyl folic acid. People take folic acid every day and they're not metabolizing it because they don't have that methyl donor attached to it. So we need what's called the methyl tetrahydrofolate. That can help transform
Daphne, I'm
the
going to
body.
ask you a question. I got two questions to ask.
Okay.
One is, my belief is fat in the bloodstream. It affects diabetes. You can't, it sleeps your feet, it sleeps your hands, and it also sleeps your brain. I think the fat content in our country has increased so much.
But that goes back to the food.
It goes back to the food.
That's why vegan works, because there's no fat in it.
It's
Dr.
true,
Perry?
and diabetes basically is, diabetes type 2, which you're referencing, is a huge problem in the country, as is the Alzheimer's and dementia.
Right.
However, specific to diabetes, what it is it's really not a pancreatic dysfunction, which a lot of people think it is.
That's what I was told.
It's a liver dysfunction. It's the liver's inability to manifest the glycogen and the whole sugar process to make the cells are just clogged. So what happens, exactly, the metabolism is just not functioning right in the liver.
And what
so
are
the
they
pancreas
clogged with?
works just
Fat?
fine. Pardon me?
Are they clogged with fat?
Well, they're clogged with sugar, which turns to fat. So, it makes it sticky. And yes, usually people are overweight, not always, that have diabetes type 2. But it is, certainly a common growing. The number one killer, though, back to what you were saying about fasting, and I just wanted to, if I may make a quick commentary on that.
Absolutely.
Because you're talking about heart disease, which is the number one killer in the United States of America. And you go state by state. I've prepared the big data analytics for the government and so forth, and I will continue to do so to really support integrative medicine. But what I can share with you is the number one thing that not Eastern, not Western medicine treats, but for actual coronary heart disease, which is the clogging of the fat in the arteries and the capillaries and the leading around the heart, is actually best served when you look at the analysis from fasting. So ideally, it would be like a longer term fast, but intermittent fasting does work and it's measurable. So, stents do not preclude heart attacks or stroke. You know, people think they're secure from these functions. It's not the case. So anyway, just wanted to share that. Hopefully that's a little bit useful.
I also want to ask you about CoQ10 because I was told diabetics do not digest CoQ10. So they put me on that other liquid.
Your
Starts with an
body's
M or
not
something.
producing enough. But the whole thing with diabetes, getting back to the liver and the pancreas, we really believe in that you have to cleanse the liver and the pancreas with the right nutrients. You're breaking down the fats, all the toxins that are stored in the liver so that the liver can free up. The pancreas also can start to function naturally when we put certain nutrients in the body. Type 2 diabetes and today children, we work with so many children that have type 2. They also have fatty liver disease, non-alcoholic fatty disease,
Very
because
common.
they're eating so many foods that are not being processed properly by the liver and the gallbladder and your pancreas, and they're storing fat and they're becoming obese and they're creating the diabetes.
Let's go to a quick commercial break. We're going to hold that. When we come back, let's talk about the nutrition, what's going on with the kids. You have Kai, right? Talk about the nutrition and what we're feeding our kids, because back to Monday night, we've got a show coming on
Yes.
by the kids, for the kids. We've got to get to our youth, right? Before they get to where we are in age, and we're fighting this. Let's get in front of it and let's prevent some of these issues that are happening.
Let's do that.
Give us a call, 95.3 FM 1470 AM. Stay tuned, and we will be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team
Hi, my name is
specializes
Leslie
in finding
Coleman,
the best
and I'm-
alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Farrow Law Firm, standing up to corporate bullies, using innovative, aggressive, and effective strategies to resolve disputes effectively and timely. Contact us at 954-252-9818, online at farrowlawfirm.com, and on Facebook at Farrow Law Firm. We look forward to being of service to you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe, live at Pizza District in Boca Raton. Come on down, have some lunch. I think we are on round 2. Freddie, you love those wings?
What wings?
The hot wings. Everything is so incredible. They're open for lunch and
they
dinner.
Are spicy, baby.
7 days a week, but they are baked and not fried. We had
Delicious.
Daphne with us. We've got Dr. Perrry with us. We've got Shred Zone in the house. Welcome. We've got Christine and Eddie. I always think of the Billy Joel song, Rita and Eddie, though your name's not Rita, but always comes to mind. And Dr. Perrry, we're talking about the nutrition. You are a full family practice as well.
Yes, we are.
What does that look like as far as Oriental medicine to work with kids?
So basically, we love working with children, the full scope of families. So children, a lot of times, if they're wee little, We'll treat like a high fever with a form of physical therapy that's very effective. We also talk about nutritional therapy and so forth like that. You guys are laughing. Okay.
No, she's saying, I love that.
I love that. We need to
Yes.
get your information before we leave.
Absolutely.
Today.
So whether it's an asthma problem or whether it's just, a flu and cold or pneumonia or a bumped knee, all of the above, we just use a little bit different modalities than the medications and surgeries all the time. Sometimes that's necessary, so that's why we are fully, truly integrative. So
it's
we
a
know
full scope of medical care,
Full scope-
not
full
just
scope.
not just herbs and acupuncture, like maybe a lot of people are thinking. This is a full scope, even with something acute.
That's correct. And even herbs and acupuncture, injection therapy, and we have laser therapy for children that we can go along a meridian. So it's a full scope of, but very powerfully so, undermined a lot in this country. But having traveled the world and going into different hospital systems and observing this, it's just so powerful to see the full value of when do we use the Western medicine, when do we use the Chinese medicine, be it herbs, acupuncture, laser, tuina, physical therapy, and so forth, to optimize that child's health.
That's remarkable. When we
So-
spoke last week, you've traveled the world. You see what is needed for children, for adults, different areas. And what did you come back with? What information?
Absolutely. I had a predecessor at Harvard Business School, actually, that's was one of the key players that built a lot of the technological components of Dubai, and he said, Liz, if there's one thing I can tell you, once you get out of Harvard, travel the world for a minimum of a year and figure out what the world really needs. With this degree, coupled with that knowledge, you'll really have a clue about how you can best help. So what I got from that is exactly what I'm trying to do, is just truly be a influencer. Starting with, say, a pilot program here in South Florida with the governance officials to truly get more integrative medicine, meaning every hospital you go into, there's a TCM doctor, there's an MD. You come in, you have a terrible stomach ache. So which one's optimal for you? Maybe it's a little bit of both.
Right.
Maybe it's more TCM, maybe it's more Western, but we discuss it as a team and optimize your health. So that's whether it's a child, whether it's an adult female, adult male, whether it's men's health, erectile dysfunction, women's menopausal, women that can't, for fertility issues, whether it's a child's bloody nose continuum or whether it's a geriatric person. So it's all of the above. We negotiate. It's not like we're arguing this one's better. It's optimal.
Even the bloody
to
nose. One of our
when
crew
what.
is suffering from that right now, and
Well,
she's
I guess you have the
going
doctor right
to
now.
the ENT, and the ENT, they keep cauterizing her. Structurally, they see nothing wrong. But maybe we should share this information with her.
Well, yeah. The other, I wanted to ask Shred Zone, you guys work with kids as well, right?
Yes.
When
And do
you
you
put
have a
kids
mic?
together.
Okay.
And one of the nice things I wanted to, when I was coaching kids, I coached from 7 to 15, different divisions. There was never anybody in your field that came to the kids. Everything we had to create on the field. So whether it was wind sprints, up and downs, what you guys call burpees, we did all of that in football because they came in overweight, they couldn't breathe, they were asthmatic, they were diabetic. I mean, there was also, I had a medical kit with every kid's name in there, what they were taking in terms of pills. It was the craziest thing, and it kept pushing me to do it every year because I said, there's got to be a better way.
Yeah.
In Florida, it's 102 degrees in the shade. So kids don't want to go out there and sweat. They want to stay on their phones, then drink that Coca-Cola.
Or Gatorade.
Or Gatorade, which is even worse. or that other blue thing that they drink. Right? And they're eating popcorn, they're eating all this stuff, and they're getting there, and they're getting there, and they're getting there. And says, Mom, but I got A's in school. They flip it on you. They flip it on you. And we are actually poisoning our youth. You got to get out there and sweat a little bit. I mean, they're young. Got to get that. So you have a program for kids?
Go ahead.
Yes, we actually, I understand in regards to the coaching situation, seeing all the unhealthy kids, and during the training they usually get that. With our program, we actually have a program. Our online program kind of provides the kids as well. So any program that you take through us, we literally customize. I love training kids. The thing is, depending on the age group, like for example, my son is 7. He literally watches us and he takes our regular boot camp class. He does the training with us. We modify it for him, and he does it. He stays active. Everybody's saying he's 7 with a 6-pack. How is that possible? Because he literally stays active and
And
stays
a lot of
trained.
it's the food, right?
Correct.
We talked
And
about this.
And the
It's
food's
the
very
food,
important.
it's the activity. What I like to do is I like to educate the parents because
Right.
the parents are their
Thank you.
their way in,
Right,
right?
how
They're
else
the
are
ones
they
that buy
getting
the
the food?
food.
Right.
Exactly. If you tell me your kid only wants to eat that, well, you introduced them to that in the first place, right? So now you have to be the responsible one and say, no, we're not going to do that anymore. Find a healthier way to do that. So I want people to have something that's sustainable for them.
Right.
So I try to find out what their routine is like, and let's do better quality. So now you have baked versus fried, or you still maybe do the chicken nuggets, but maybe you figure out how to make them at home, or however it is, or maybe we buy organic from Costco or something like that, so that it still functions with their budget. But it's through the parents, and as their parents are getting healthy, their kids are seeing that, and they become an inspiration to the kids are going to want to do that too.
And tell me what you liked when Dr. Perrry was talking about working with kids and a fever.
I'm really crunchy, so my last line of defense is the doctor. We don't go to the doctor in our house unless I can't figure out what's going on. I'll do the essential oils, I'll do the homemade remedies, XYZ, all that before I even go, because the doctor's just going to prescribe medicine, and I'm not a big advocate for medicine if you can avoid it. I do think it has a place for certain people that have certain situations that they really can't get under control, but ultimately I feel like the medications are mainly like the Band-Aid for now, but you still need to fix the other things, so hopefully you don't have to continue being on the medications. People think just because they're getting older that they have to be on medications automatically. They don't. And so even if the doctor puts you on those medications, they need to be doing the right thing so that they don't have to keep taking them.
It's balanced.
And I think about my parents, the geriatric population, and they do. My parents now, every day they're at another doctor, and every day the doctors tell them they're fine. You take another medicine, take another pill. There's nothing wrong, but yet there's still symptoms. I need to get my dad up to see Dr. Perrry. I need to get him to see Daphne because I love the concept. Now, I don't know if regular hospitals are going to take over the approach only because of the insurance issue. But I think it's something that is such a good point.
If I may share, Medicare is now in final debate of accepting insurance for acupuncture. Many of the Medicaid is now covering it. It's still a pain in the neck, but as is managed care. Welcome to the planet.
What about TCM though?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. TCM.
Traditional Chinese. More than acupuncture.
Not all the herbs, but there's ways around to cover most costs to accommodate the patient, because a lot of people like yourself are you're very standard of today's Florida, South Florida, and the United States, that people are consumer-based. They want treatment. They want holistic treatment. They're sick and tired of being forced only one option. Yeah. So they're educated consumers. These people are very intelligent. They want optimal life and optimal health. And so they are more and more turning to natural, optimal, holistic health. And that's why people like us get very busy. So that's
they're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
And so we're all about educating that there are options for them that can do the same thing without some of the side effects many times. Sometimes Western's better. You do need an antibiotic. If you have an infection in your jaw, like a child, he got smashed in the jaw, it's bleeding, the gum's exposed, he's got a bacterial infection. If he or she does not take antibiotic, she may likely die or get really sick. We don't want that. So that's where Western medicine is, thank the Lord. But there's other situations like Crohn's disease or ADHD or nosebleeds or asthma, and I could go on forever, but that the TCM can work more effectively in many cases. And the clinical research studies show that. So that's just not a personal opinion from Dr. Perrry. It's like,
Well, I got two things. The first thing is, because people are writing to me, this is not about teaching you about parenting. It's not about you, the parent. You got all the power. Ain't nobody taking that away from you. Don't misunderstand the conversation.
It's just choice.
Yes, but a lot of people get really sensitive. Oh, you're going to teach me how to be a dad? You're going to teach me how to be a mom? You're going to tell me what to do? That's not what this is about. It's about choices. If you give people choices, get educated, you open up your mind. I've had kids. I'm 57 now, and I had this conversation with Freddie. And he says, I'm going to do it my way. I'm not asking you not to do it your way. I'm just letting you know terrible twos do exist. Children are very curious. Take advantage of it. Don't let them take advantage of it, because they're going to do it anyway.
The nutrition piece.
But they're going to try to get away with it. They
And
want the
maybe we can
Cheetos.
cut down on some ear infections. And maybe we can cut down, I mean, these chronic ear infections that these kids get lead to bigger and bigger and more
They
exposure
need
to
tools
antibiotics.
for their toolbox.
There's
They need
so
to know
many
all the
things.
options
That's
that you're
Correct.
giving.
All it comes is through educating yourself.
Yes.
Literally.
Let's open
Educate
that door
yourself
first.
Open that door and understand what's going on, what's available to you.
Agreed.
Rather than believing somebody else telling you what you should do. So literally the first thing you need to do is, okay, what is going on and how can I learn to make it better? Okay, once you figure that situation, you'll be able to make it better for your child in the long run or for yourself as well. We talked about some of these kids now, they literally focus on their phone and don't want to do any activity. Now, if you're the same way, they're going to follow your lead.
Right. We talk about taking a bike ride with your kid, taking a walk with your kid, do something fun with your kid, and now it's something that they're doing together, and it's not like, oh, we're doing exercise. It's like we're having fun.
Exactly. So,
good approach.
What you just said is about not teaching somebody to parent. It's not teaching you how to parent. You are a great parent yourself because your kids are there and they're being raised properly. What we're actually educating you is literally, that's the key word, educating you how you can make them better.
Give you more bullets for your gun.
Giving you more options to make them healthier and be stronger for the long run, not having to depend on the traditional medicine.
That's right.
Which is why I take the avenue of seeing what you're already doing and just, like he said, just tweaking it, making it a little bit better. And interestingly, what happens is every time that they make those tweaks, then other things start to tweak on their own. I didn't even give that information, but now they're starting to pay attention, so they start making healthier habits all across the board.
And I want to ask Dr. Perrry a question. With one of our interns, he's been in the hospital for weeks with seizures. Is there a play, and he's been to 2 hospitals, he's on multiple medications. Can maybe TCM help him in a way that the neurologists aren't?
Absolutely. TCM can be very effective, is very effective with seizure activity. It's in the business of traditional Chinese medicine, we understand visceral organs a little bit different. So seizure activity is related to an imbalance and a blockage within the liver meridian.
Really?
Yes. So when we work with the liver meridian, we oftentimes can help completely stop or certainly drastically lessen the seizure activity.
Wow.
Depending, obviously there's different pathologies.
But I would never think the liver, right? You think the brain, but no.
Yes, and the liver meridian does go to the vortex of the brain.
Wow.
So
that doesn't surprise me because I used to work with Dr. Panozzo and I used to say, this hurts. I says, yeah. He says, but it's coming out of your left knee.
But think we talked the liver as far as diabetes and now seizure activity.
I mean, the filter of the body is the liver. So a lot of the stuff can come down.
Sure.
I also wanted to ask you, not every child is the same.
No.
So because you take plan B for one child,
yes,
it doesn't always work for plan B for the next child.
Absolutely. And if I may comment about the ear infections, is it okay? Because ear infection for a child, a lot of times chronic ear infection is somewhat of a vulnerable kidney, meridian, and possibly the visceral organ. So it might be mild, so it's not picked up in the creatinine in the blood work exactly in the Western medicine. Maybe it'll be at the lower range or the ratio might be slightly off. But we can see it before it shows up or when it's showing up slightly, not enough for the MD to articulate it. However, we can treat ear infections, usually quite effectively. Sometimes alongside Western medicine, sometimes absolutely without it. So it's sort of a cool thing, and that's related more to the kidney, is the ears and the bones. So even older people with osteopenia, osteoporosis, things like that, even our sexual area, reproduction, a lot of times that's related to liver and kidney as well. So it's kind of cool stuff, but I think it's becoming more mainstream.
We use our chiropractor all the time.
Sure.
I mean, I'm a physical therapist, but I feel like chiropractic has its place. And the moment I felt like draining might not have been right for my kid when he was extra little,
yes,
I took him to the chiropractor first. When we went to the pediatrician second, she says, it looks a little minor, but I think you just need to do like a watch and wait. And the chiropractor said, go get some mullein oil, some garlic oil. We did that, and he never had the ear infection. Wow. It's the drainage.
Yes, and which is amazing. And so it's interesting to see all the different aspects of medicine. Now, chiropractors I use all the time. I do many referrals, and I love them. However, in general, they're not trained as thoroughly as an acupuncture physician or an internal medical doctor in internal medicine. So it's cool to sort of just conglomerate all of us to, again, optimize a child's health, and our community's health.
It's fascinating. Tell people how they can get in touch with you, Dr. Perry.
Sure. So we have a website, perryfamilyhealth.com, and it explains a lot of different the modalities that we do use at our practice, integrating both Western and Chinese medicine. Or they can call 561-660-8511.
And Shred Zone?
You can actually reach us by phone or on our website. Our website is Shred Zone Online, where you can schedule your own free assessment or consultation call. And you can give us a call at 561-331-2059.
Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to see if we can get Nico at least on the mic. He's busy serving food over live at Pizza District. Give us a call, 888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming, as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages, or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital.
Do you want to
even
enhance
senior
your love
centers?
life with flowers?
Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
What's with all the excitement? Join us at Game of Axes, Boynton Beach. The game is simple and learning to throw is fun and easy. For more information, search our website, gameofaxes.com, or call us at 561-617-0120. With the help of our talented axe masters, you will be hitting bullseyes in no time. Game of Axes is located at 12550 South Military Trail. Let's get throwing.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we're back in the Brooklyn Cafe. I'm borrowing your clapper because what a great set that we have had
You're
today.
funny.
Mike,
The
your
clap-
clapper? Isn't that what it's
That's
called?
Hilarious.
I left my wand. I remembered your bell. I left my wand. Welcome back to our final segment of our Food Friday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We wanted to bring Nico back on. Nico is the owner of this phenomenal restaurant, Pizza District. Nico, thank you so much for hosting us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And as you, we never know how things transpire here. I wanted you to meet Dr. Perrry because I know in your family there's different health issues as well.
To say the least, yes.
And just everything you've done here, the cauliflower crust, the pizza, the wings, what you've done for our crew, and you welcome them. I can't thank you enough.
I count my blessings every day. 3 years ago, my situation in life was a lot different than it is now. So I know how grateful I am. And like I said, I pray every day, and I just thank God for all my blessings. And that's why I'm so appreciative for everything I have.
You talk about gratitude. We've got we have a new sponsor we want to welcome, Healing Moments.
Yes,
and we talk about doing a whole gratitude segment, and I'm telling you, it has just exploded. I think now we're like a health and wellness gratitude show.
You think so?
Good thing we're on WNN.
Which is health and ground.
Exactly.
Well, the funny thing is that when you run across people the way we do, I mean, we do over 3,000 interviews a year. That's
crazy.
Okay, but you run this journey, and I got health issues, right? I'm not the first one to tell you.
We all do.
But you meet all these people along your way, and then you meet somebody who can benefit from the things that you learn, and you go, and you grow. I just got the name to the Kids in Capes.
Kids in Capes.
Is what she wants to call it. It's going to be a new segment. We're going to come out. It's going to be a children's television network run by kids, all young kids. And we are just going to push the buttons for them and let them put this whole thing together.
Powered by Mini Mitzvahs. So if you don't recognize the name, you'll recognize the group Mini Mitzvahs.
Yep.
It's a group of children that go into the community in elementary school. It might be something you're interested with going with Kai. Once a month, they go into the community, whether they pack bags for children in foster homes or they do all kinds of activities. And you can go month by month, but it is a phenomenal program. And it is open, even though it's called Mini Mitzvahs, it's open for all races, genders, religion. It doesn't make a difference. They just happen to like the name. Mini Mitzvah is about giving back.
Yes, and they're going to be doing this thing. They're going to be attacking community problems that adults are dealing with. They want to do this. This is them. This is their platform. What they want to do, we're going to open it up, and we'll see what happens.
But we've been very fortunate with the people that have come into our lives and that we get to share this information. Shred Zone and Nico, I know being at a pizza place is funny, right? But you're so kind and always in gratitude, and I thank you for having us. And Dr. Perrry, I know, what did your fiance say?
So a little background. So my fiance is extremely healthy. She eats right, she takes her vitamins, she works out every day. And 7 months ago, she actually went to a chiropractor, and he manipulated her neck wrong and tore all the arteries in the back of her neck, and had multiple strokes on his table and almost passed away. So she just came in here for a little bit to say hello, but she's, it took a while to walk again, to talk again. And for someone who's been like so much into health, her body, her temple, her dad's a pastor, so she has that strong foundation to keep her going. But, now she needs to care more than ever about what's going in her body. Because all these foods, she needs that health to help grow, because her immune system's down now. Now you're dealing with that anxiety and the depression, and she helped me open this. She was my right hand. She kept me calm. She's like, Nico, I got this. Go in the corner. You're in timeout. And now she has to watch this show live at home because she tried to come here for 5 minutes and it was too much for her. So,
Dr. Perrry, you think you can help?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, can I share a very quick, cute story?
Sure,
Is it okay?
Absolutely.
So we just opened our practice in January. We're in Palm Beach Gardens, as you know. And we had a gentleman come in, HIPAA compliant non-disclosure, but he was a 97-year-old gentleman from Germany with his adorable 96-year-old wife, 74 years of marriage.
God bless him.
And he was going strong, but he had a stroke.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to you. And he came in and he was doing good, but he had two complaints. He couldn't swallow that good, and he had aphasia, meaning he could had a voice, but he couldn't articulate. So one treatment, he walked out of there speaking after 3 years of not being able to.
Wow.
So it really works very good. The multiple methodologies and modalities that we use post-stroke, just to, help expedite the process of healing from post-stroke, be it global aphasia, nominal aphasia, be it just not a full usage of one of the limbs and so forth. So
I will be making an appointment once you leave here.
Look forward to having you and
now
meeting your lovely fiance.
I want to also bring up the fact Pizza District is here in 18th Street. You know, we helped open this place when they had their grand opening.
We did in January. We
In
were
January.
outside.
Yes, and you know what? He says he'll stay open late if you give him reason. So I'm going to invite a party here 2 o'clock in the morning. I want everybody to come down, have some beer. He has great
We
beer.
should do an after-hour show.
We should, 2 in the morning.
There you go.
Can you stay awake till 2 in the morning?
I'll take a nap first.
I'm still
yes?
awake at 2 in the morning.
I know you are.
I'm editing, watching TV.
You, Genji, I know. You guys
Pizza
don't sleep
is a
much.
24-hour food. You can eat it all day long.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You
That's
go
right.
from cold to hot, have a beer along the way, some chicken wings.
And he
but
has
there's
all the
healthy
different
options.
flavors.
There's
Yes.
everything here.
Cauliflower, no cauliflower.
And I think, Christina and Eddie, you can probably help with different workout regimens for people. Different workout regimens, everything that people need. And that's what Shred Zone is all about. It's a 30-minute HIIT, high-intensity interval training workout. Now, it doesn't have to be high intensity. Your intensity is going to be different than mine, different than Freddie's.
Yes. Go ahead.
So, for example, if I give you a circuit of 5 different exercises and there's 50 seconds to do that particular exercise, you might, for your fitness level, only do maybe 5 to 10 quality ones while somebody's been doing it for a while and they end up doing like 20 or 25. It's really at your own pace. So your high intensity is going to be different than his high intensity. So everybody gets to go at their own pace. 50 seconds to do that, maybe 10 seconds off, and then 30 seconds to do something else. It just depends on how the workout is set up, but you're always going to do it at your own pace.
And that's why I don't want people to be, fearful of the HIIT.
One.
You can do one.
That's
One's
it.
better than 0, though.
I'm
And then maybe
I'm-
tomorrow
I'm-
you do too.
Maybe tomorrow I have a pizza.
Look how far you've come from when I first met you.
If you put a pizza in front of me, I'll do 100 push-ups.
How about a squat and a bite?
Can we get him another Perroni, please?
A squat and a
Big K,
bite.
can we pour Freddie a Perroni, please?
about a
He's
squat
dry.
and a bite?
That's interesting.
Right, they have a squat
Let me think
burpee
about
push-up
that.
contest.
I could do that.
A squat and a bite.
We need to
squat
get
and a
Freddie
bite.
that list that says, like, if you eat an Oreo, you have to do this many burpees. And if you eat a piece of pizza, you have to do this many squats. We need you to get that
I
list.
kind of like this regimen.
You like that? You
I'm
can
going to
do it
gain
at
400
the table.
pounds.
You can do it
Hilarious.
at the table, but so much I'm fascinated. What I've learned is through the liver and the kidney meridian, even neurological. I mean, the amount of our interns, I say I've got like 16 children. I have 2 biological and then our crew. And with everything else, they come with different ailments, like we all do, right? And I feel like we have so many resources that I want to give back to them. And sitting here with you, I'm hoping we can actually help a good handful of them, which is truly remarkable. So I'm thrilled, Dr. Perrry, that I got to meet you and join us. Tell us again how people can find you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on. And you can reach me at either by phone, 561-660-8511, or just check out our website, perryfamilyhealth.com.
And Shred Zone, people want to
We're on
set up a whole
Instagram,
program.
Facebook, all over the place. You can find
Freddie?
us on Instagram at shredzone_fitness. And then you can find our website at shredzonefitness.com and then shredzoneonline.com.
We got to get you a Moby Popping is what we got to get you. I got to get you in touch with Genji for Moby Pop.
Listen, and also on Tuesday, if you want to come down, if you're listening to us, come on down. We are putting a challenge out. I dare you to come down. I dare you to try to do this
I dare
obstacle.
you to try it.
No, I won't take it.
Next week.
I'm looking at the menu.
We'll be on the side drinking Perroni, watching it.
That's right. I'm going to be a judge.
Supporting.
I'm going to be a judge.
But the beautiful thing about your program is it's online. It's 30 minutes, and after the initial assessment, they give you a program, and you can do it from your phone. Everything is there. You
There's
just
no
report
hiding.
in.
You know, I wake up every morning and says, boy, if I
No
turn this screen on,
excuses.
there is none.
No more
I
excuses.
get up and I do push-ups now.
And he reads the menu.
And my-
He's
and I read-
exercising
I
his
can't
eyes.
believe how many things you have on this menu.
You've been looking at it for a while now. It's
I
quite
can't go
entertaining.
through this whole thing. This is
I
ridiculousness
know.
here.
Their subs are incredible. Their
They
lunch
got sandwiches.
specials.
They got wings. They got.
I'm
forget
I'm
about
adding more too. Yesterday I was experimenting, cover your ears, with some smoked pork belly and fire roasted peaches. Wow. We're gonna do something like that with a little bit of Gouda and arugula.
Let me ask you a question.
Something for everybody.
Yeah.
Can you do a vegan pizza?
Absolutely, that's what
That's
they're
what
eating
we're
right
eating.
now.
We're having vegan
How is
cheese
it?
pizza. It's delicious.
So it's
And we're
not
really
real
picky.
cheese. That's what I'm saying. Cauliflower crab. What's
vegan
on
cheese. All vegan. We got vegan cheese, garlic, mushrooms, and spinach.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good pizza.
Absolutely delicious.
For everybody. That was the whole point.
That's amazing.
Everything. And what's Kai having? The same thing?
Same pizza. Kai eats everything we eat. I kind of have a strange kid that doesn't like candy or sodas or juice or anything like that, but I'm super happy about that. He actually likes vegetables. He won't even really eat fruit unless it's a banana, so we got lucky there.
He is gorgeous, and I know he models. What a great kid. And we have lots of kids that come around. He sits always. And, you know, talk about ADHD. I have to attribute it, besides being great parents, which I know you all are, the nutrition of what you're feeding him. Right?
Yeah.
He's not
He's
having the
never had a
processed food
problem.
and the sugars.
The only time he's even had to be on antibiotics was a situation, something like the dog bit him, so he had to get on antibiotics because
Right.
it was his face. So otherwise, my kid has been super healthy. He, like I said, like Eddie said, he does what we do. He follows what we do. He eats what we eat. And he goes to the chiropractor too. I mean, like, we're a whole family. We just do everything together.
And he's cleaning up for you, Nico. I think if you're looking for, I know child labor, but he's very good at cleaning up and organizing. I'm watching him move the trays around.
He's very organized. Very organized.
When I do my first commercial, I know my spokesperson right there.
Actually, we would like to put a commercial together for you because you've been so gracious and so kind to us, always on last minute, and how things happen as they should.
Yeah, and this was last minute.
But as things
we
happen
had
as
a
they should.
model and everything, and we had a whole different shoot that we were supposed to do, and we had to move venues, and you were gracious in 24 hours. You turned around, so you know you are. I owe you one.
You don't owe me anything at all. Just having you guys is a blessing. I love it.
But you know how you always say God puts things in your path as they should.
It's a
We
pretty
knew
good
there
show.
was a
You
reason
know, we
to
had
be
no
here.
guests today. Do you know that? We had no.
I had Dr.
We called you
Perrry.
yesterday. I don't know when you got
Dr. Perrry last week.
And then when we ran into next door people and people walking through the door, and again, it always works out.
Well, look, I didn't know who was going to come on the show, right? And now, look, I have two people right next to me that can help my fiance get healthier.
As it
so
always should be.
it all works out, right? So that's how it
And we want to know how she ends up also on this stuff. Absolutely.
tuned.
Keep us
And if she
informed.
doesn't get better, I'm just going to get rid of her and find someone a little bit healthier. And, you know,
He said
yeah.
that, I didn't. 2 o'clock in the
Sorry,
morning.
babe, I know you're watching.
Thank you all for joining us. Have a great weekend. Again, thank you to Pizza District for hosting us. Be safe, be kind to each other. We'll see you Monday, same time, back in Studio A.
Come on down, have some pizza, and don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Are you ready for the challenge? Do you know what's coming? Are you ready to become
Are you ready for the challenge?
In 12 weeks? Welcome to Shred Zone. Shred Zone Fitness offers a personalized training program that you can do. With 30 minutes of time and online daily support, motivation, and a customized, easy, and flexible program designed with you in mind. Contact us at ShredZoneOnline.com and Shred Zone Fitness Studio, 561-331-2059. Shred Zone Online gives you 24/7 access to your personal trainer, personalized nutrition suggestions, strength training, and weekly accountability. Contact Shred Zone today at 561-331-2059. Let Shred Zone shred you to a better health. ShredZoneOnline.com or 561-331-2059.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.